Hey guys, and welcome back for another short flow. Today's session is a head to toe mobility session. You're just going to need to grab a hold of a strap, a belt, PVC pipe, a scarf, anything to hand that you can use to do some overhead pass-throughs. Other than that, you just need some space on the floor, a mat if you have one, and whenever you're ready, come and join me in Tadasana at the front of your mat. So if you just want to come to the front of your mat and begin in Tadasana for a quick warm up. So you're just simply going to stand with your feet hip distance apart. Think about tucking the tailbone under, lengthening through the crown of the head and roll those shoulders back and down. We're going to do 5 circles backwards. And then when you've done 5 circles backwards, we're going to do 5 circles forwards. Once you've done 5 circles in both directions, just come back to neutral. Inhale as you lift your right arm up. Exhale, reach all the way over to the left. Inhale, back to center, switching over the arms. Exhale, reach over to the right. We're going to rotate 5 times in each direction, just moving with your own breath, in your own time, taking time to feel the stretch. Taking time as you inhale to find that lift and length in the spine. And also working into that reach. Last one each side. And then this time take your arms out wide as we meet back in the middle, and we're going to wrap and twist the arms around the body as we swing from side to side. Maybe 5 or 6 rotations each side. Last one each side. And then come back to center. Inhale as you lift the arms up high, reach up tall, extend through the spine, and as you exhale, hinge at the hips, keeping that length in your spine. Take a small bend in the knees, draw the chest over the thighs, and crown of the head comes down towards the floor. Taking a hold of opposite hand to opposite elbow, just gently swing from side to side, back and forth. As you get into the glutes, the hamstrings, and the lower back. And then just gently take your hands all the way to the floor, step your feet all the way back, and go into down facing dog. From here, just press through the hands, push the crown of the head towards the floor, and just gently pedal out through the legs. And then from here, we're going to step right foot outside of right hand. Inhale to lift and twist. Exhale, elbow to the floor. So just try and reach 5 times on each side. You can drop the back knee if you want to. And if you can't reach the floor with your elbow, don't worry. Last one. And then replace the hands, step back to down facing dog and switch sides. So left foot comes outside of left hand. You can keep the leg raised or knee to the floor on the right side. Inhale to lift and twist. Exhale, elbow to the floor. Again, 5 reps on this side. Just opening up, getting into that groin area. Last one. And then replace the hands, step back to down facing dog. Pedal out the feet one last time and we'll take a vinyasa. So inhale, roll forward to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. And then inhale as you press up to cobra. Just draw a circle with your hips, or a figure of 8, sorry, with your hips as you open up the front body. And then as you exhale, sit back in extended child's pose. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale, and then slowly we'll begin the class on our fronts. So the first thing you're going to need for today is your strap. So take a hold of that strap. We're going to do some prone pass-throughs. If you don't have a strap, don't worry. We can just do some snow angels instead. So you're going to come onto your fronts, laying in that face down prone position. Take your hands out wide above your head with your strap in your hand. Forehead to the floor, and you're just simply going to take the arms up and over, tap behind, and then tap in front. So we're just opening up the shoulders. If you don't have a strap, what you could do instead is take the arms up wide, go all the way out to the sides, twist the hands, and come back into your snow angels. So we're getting some mobility work through the shoulders. So wherever you're at, I'd like you to do 10 reps. And if you find that it gets easier as you move through the reps, you can always take a twist in on that strap and make it more challenging. I'm going to do 2 more reps. And then release my hands from the strap. From here, we're going to come up onto our hands and knees and do 5 cat-cows. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to dip the stomach towards the floor as you arch through the back, pull the shoulders back and down and look up towards the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, transition through the back, pressing the ground away, tucking the head to look towards the knees and sucking the navel up towards the spine as you pull the shoulder blades apart into your cat position. Inhale to lift, transitioning vertebrae by vertebrae, don't rush. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. 2 more to go. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Last one. Exhale. And then just slowly come back to neutral. With your hands under shoulders, knees under hips, you can do this in a plank position if you want more of a workout, but for a mobility point of view, just come to hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and you're simply just going to dip the chest through, keeping the arms straight, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then pressing away from the ground, almost planching up through. So you're pulling the shoulder blades apart and squeezing the shoulder blades together. I just want you to do 10 of those for me. Really working into the scapular region. It should be quite a small movement. It shouldn't be any movement coming from your lower back. It should be simply your upper back. 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to take the hands slightly further forwards, tuck the toes and press up into down facing dog. We're going to do 3 body flows, so pressing the hips high to the sky, tailbone pointing upwards, pressing the crown of the head towards the floor, and then exhaling to push the heels. Find yourself nicely set up in that down facing dog. And then when you inhale, roll forwards, drop the hips, come through into cobra. Really exaggerate each end of this position. So remember in cobra to reset the shoulders, pulling them back and down away from the ears. And then exhale as you tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog again. Press through the hands, push the heels down towards the floor, find that extension in the spine. And then inhale as you roll through and come all the way up into cobra. Pull those shoulders back and down, stretch through the front body. Last one, exhale as you push all the way back. Extend through that spine, find that stretch, and then inhale as you roll through the spine, come all the way back to cobra. Let those hips drop to the ground and maybe just take a moment or two to draw a figure of 8 from side to side. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. From here, we're going to take the right foot outside of the right hand, coming into lizard lunge, dropping the back knee to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, and then we're going to come with the left foot outside of the right, left hand, into garland pose. So you're stepping straight into squat. You can take a moment here to just bounce it out in the bottom of the squat, open up those hips, and then inhale as you come all the way up, heel toe the feet back together so they're underneath your hips, not quite together. And then exhale as you fold forwards over the legs into your Uttanasana forward fold. You're just simply going to take the right foot in front of the left foot And feel that stretch now coming down the outside and behind the right leg increase. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, fold deeper over those legs. And then inhale as you come all the way up. Exhale as you hinge at the hips, coming all the way back down and taking that right leg back, coming into a crescent lunge. So we're going to drop the back knee to the floor, roll the shoulders back and down, chest comes through the arms. Feel that stretch in the front hip flexor of the right leg. And then inhale as you lift the hands up, press through that front leg. And we're going to do 3 arm circles. So exhale to release, take the chest up high, eye gaze up to the ceiling. Inhale to lift, exhale to circle. Inhale to lift, exhale to circle, and then inhale to lift one last time. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Frame that front foot. We're going to twizzle around into ninja pose. So you're coming over that left leg, right leg goes out long, and you're going to try and roll the side of the foot over to the floor. So the whole foot should be flat on the floor on your right side. With your hands, see if you can reach with your fingers to your big toes and reach your nose to your toes while you're pushing the left leg away. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come up to star pose. And then step back together at the front of the mat into Tadasana. Exhale as we come all the way back down. Uttanasana, forward fold. And then walk the feet all the way back to your down facing dog, and we'll begin with another body flow. So inhale, roll forwards, drop the hips, come up into cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog. From here, you're going to take your left foot outside of your left hand into lizard lunge. Reach the chest forwards, eye gaze forwards, open up that hip. You can drop the back knee if you want to. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, step through into garland pose. So right foot comes outside of right hand and squat down into the bottom of your squat. You can take a few pulses here. Try and keep that chest nice and lifted. And then when you're ready, inhale to come all the way up. Heel toe the feet back underneath the hips. And then we're going to exhale as we hinge at the hips, coming down into that Uttanasana forward fold. Left foot this time comes in front of right foot. Straighten the legs. Inhale to find length, exhale to fold over both those legs and feel the stretch increase. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Take the feet back to your normal forward fold. Inhale to come all the way up. Exhale as we come all the way back down, and take the left foot back this time into your low lunge. Dropping the back knee, we're going to then inhale to lift and reach into that crescent lunge as we exhale, lifting the chest towards the ceiling, and then circle the arms 2 more times. So inhale to lift and reach, exhale to circle. One last time, inhale to lift and reach, exhale to circle. Plant the hands, frame the foot, come into ninja on the other side. So you're squatting over your right leg this time, left leg goes long, and then you're reaching with your nose towards your toes, pushing the outside edge of that foot over to the floor, and your fingers are hooking around your big toe if you can reach. Use the right arm to push the right knee away. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then come up into star pose. Step through to Tadasana. And then heel toe your feet out to the edges of your mat. Find your squat stance. Palms together at the top. We're going to exhale as we come down into garland pose. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, and then left hand goes to the floor. Inhale to lift and reach with the right hand towards the ceiling. Exhale, right hand comes to the floor. Inhale to lift and reach with the left hand towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. Heel toe the feet back underneath your hips, and then you can step or hop back to down facing dog. We're going to take 3 body flows again. So pressing through the hands and the feet, really find that down facing dog position and extend through the spine. And then inhale as you come forwards, dropping the hips up into cobra. Exhale, go back to that down facing dog. Again, just take some time to extend through the spine. Find that length, really over exaggerate the posture. And then inhale, roll forwards, drop the hips, come up into cobra. And again, find that stretch, Pull those shoulders back and down away from the ears, eye gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, last time, back to down facing dog. Press through the hands, press through the feet, find that length. And then inhale as you roll forwards, drop the hips, come up into cobra for the last time. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog, and just walk the feet all the way in to your Uttanasana forward fold. From here, you're going to take a nice deep breath in as you come to a halfway lift, extending through the back of the legs, and then exhaling as you fold deeper over those legs. On the next inhale, you're going to lift the heels and come into that crouch position. So tucking the nose towards the knees, squatting down with the heels lifted. From here, we're going to extend 3 times into Uttanasana. So you're going to inhale to extend into Uttanasana. Exhale to curl. Inhale to fold. Exhale to curl. Last one. Inhale to fold. And then exhale to curl. From here, you're then going to come into a seated position on your mat. Keeping the feet in front of you, you're going to take the right foot or the right ankle over the left knee. Sorry, he's getting crazy in the background, little Obi. And then take yourself, scoot your bum in towards your heels. So you're in this seated figure of 4 stretch. You're reaching your chest towards your shin and opening up that hip. You can rock from side to side if you want. We're just going to take 3 deep breaths. Mobilize that hip joint. Last deep breath all the way in. And then scoot yourself back out, release the legs and switch sides. So left ankle comes over right knee. Scoot yourself in. Bring your chest towards your shin. Reach up tall, so keep that length in the spine as you reach with that chest. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. 2 more deep breaths to go. And again, if you just want to rock and mobilize into that hip joint, you can. Last deep breath all the way in. And as you exhale, come all the way back out. The last one for today is a seated 90-90. So you're going to come to a seated position. I'm just going to turn this way so you can see. You're going to take one leg all the way down. So you're making a 90-degree angle with both your legs. So sole of the foot comes to the other knee. And then you're going to rotate and tap the other side. So you're going to try and keep nice and upright. We're just going to do 3 taps each side. Last one. And then you're going to come back up into a kneeling position and come down onto the front of your mat into scorpion pose. So forehead to the floor, arms go out wide, and then you're inhaling to lift your left leg up and over, reaching it back to your opposite hand. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. 2 more deep breaths all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way back up and over and switch sides. So inhale to lift the left leg up, reaching over with the right. Sorry, inhale to lift the right leg up, reaching over with the right leg towards the left. Taking 3 deep breaths all the way in. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way back up to center. Hands come under the shoulders. And we're just going to finish in child's pose for 3 deep breaths. Sitting back in extended child's pose, we reach the hands forwards and just take 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way up into a seated position in the center of your mats. And we'll finish with one final deep inhale as the hands come up above the head, palms together. As we exhale to the forehead, kind thoughts. To the lips, kind words. To the heart, kind feelings. Namaste.